cloud. In Korea, you cannot store information about people in a central location. It has to be stored either on people's computers or hospitals. So blockchain is actually perfectly designed for laws in Korea for healthcare. And we're actually going to demonstrate some of this. What? Oh, okay. So we'll start out with the team. You can see the slide, right? Yes? Okay? Yes? Okay, perfect. So, blockchain is a very innovative technology, and it requires great teams to execute and make it happen. And we're very proud of our team. Myself, I started 3 years ago because of my own healthcare problems, and I wanted to solve them with technology. And previously to this, I started a fintech company that I built and sold for over $4 million, and I invested over $1 million of my own money into wealth. My co-founder, Alex, who is here as well, he is a venture capitalist who invested in several very successful tech companies previously. And we have esteemed Dr. Roque, who is a doctor, and he is behind a lot of the design of our technology. We also have a great team of advisors. Can you go back to? We have creator of Ancestry DNA, which is the largest DNA company, and DNA is becoming more and more important in healthcare because you can customize your care and even your diet based on DNA. We have former general counsel, which is basically chief lawyer of Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is one of the largest insurance companies in the United States, and Paul Brown. And we also have founder of Factum, which is one of the top 20 blockchain companies, who is our advisor. Okay, next. So blockchain is a very new technology, and for people to accept it, you need people to find out about it. We're actually planning to do a lot of PR in Korea, and we're working with a very successful company called Harman Brothers that has pioneered a lot of great advertising. Okay. So, we would like to demonstrate to you actually our technology. We have several aspects to our technology. We have telehealth, which is basically ability to talk to a doctor on your phone, whether it's iPhone. Hey, Alex, how you doing?
Doing very good.
All right. So I'll hang up so you don't hear echo. But the great thing about, should I hang up?
I put on mute.
Oh, you put me on mute? Okay. So the great thing about ability to communicate via telehealth is that you can actually record your conversation with a doctor. And let's say you have an elderly mother or a young son or someone who is talking to a doctor, and you want to be part of that conversation and see how it's going. And you can record it on the blockchain and secure it, and even talk to a doctor about the specific prescription you're going to get, and make sure that it's all completely secure. And we actually have it in Korean even. I don't know if you can see it in, Alex, can they see it? Can you see on the screen? Can you pull up some Korean? Oh, they can't see it? Okay. I think you have to pull up that right there on the left. Click on that thing. Yeah, so we have it translated in Korean. So another suite of products that we have, actually, we can demonstrate to you, is we have several devices that, so for example, this is not just a weight scale, it actually connects to your, I'll just step on it. Okay, so how much do I weigh? I don't know if I want you to know. Well, you can't see it, I weigh a lot, 84 kilograms. I'm getting fat with this crypto company. So, so this is actually downloading on the app and shows up, and the doctor can see the progress. And you can even, let's say you're working with with a group of people, and you're all competing against each other. Who's going to lose weight, right? So, can they see the screen? And we're about to have it in Korean as well. And your doctor can see in real time, and it's completely secured with blockchain information on yourself. You know, your weight. Okay.
Hello again. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how we're going to communicate with physicians in the future. So one of the first things we demonstrated to you, and I apologize for the tech demo, but the ability to use the technology, whether it's this or computer, and then we can speak to providers all throughout the world and here in Korea. But the next wave of innovation is what Ildar is holding. So there is, right now, if you can see on the platform, let me show you. You can see right over here.
So can they actually measure? Can they see my pulse?
Yeah, it will be yeah. So you can see that right now, if you see, look at the boxes, these are different devices, like the blood monitor, or oxygen meter, or the weight scale. We have a technology that allows you to do ECG or heart diagram. It's a device this big that you can hold and see if your heart is breathing. A glucose monitor. Many of you know people who have diabetes, and they measure blood sugar levels all the time. All of these devices, if you come look over here, so for instance, weight. Here's weight. So here's a patient, and here's different, so today we were measuring at different times throughout the day. So you can measure the weight, you can measure the blood pressure, you can measure the glucose level, heart rates, heartbeat, and these important devices, these important measurements that will help improve. And then if something happens, you click a button and you can speak to the physician. And especially, imagine if you have an older patient who lives in a village in Korea. They can have access to technology and to data right in their home without having to go to Seoul or to a major hospital. A lot of the devices can be collected in their homes.
You know, my own personal example, I have, my mother is turning 80 this year, and she's in great health, but she has some heart problems. She has extrasystole and some other heart problems, and with our technology, her doctor and myself even can track securely on blockchain her condition. So she measures her blood pressure 3 times a day, and each time, if there's something weird going on, and I'm in Korea and she's in America, and something happens to her, I can immediately call my doctor, her doctor, to make sure that she's taken care of. It's very, very important because a lot of these conditions, if you can make the right decision and do the right thing in the next, 30 minutes, you can save a life. And that's actually what Whale is all about, because I personally almost lost my life breaking a leg because of some problems with healthcare. We want to solve these problems with blockchain to make sure that people's lives are saved. And technology nowadays allows us to do that. So, you want to talk about all the things we've accomplished and what we're going to...
Yeah. So today our platform is already in 8 languages, including Korean. Japanese, Chinese, English, Spanish. We have a iOS app. We're launching next month an app on Android. In addition to this, today this is called remote patient monitoring. It supports 10 types of devices. One of the things we didn't talk about is young mothers. You have a small baby. You can measure the temperature and send signals to the doctor. You can measure the weight, how the baby is gaining weight. Very important things. Again, the heart rate. Very important things. So that